Welcome back to my channel. You're watching Brit's POV. I'm Brit, and today we're going to be talking about a video that's garnered a lot of backlash and just craziness on the internet regarding a girl that went to the gym and kind of flipped out on someone. So let's buckle up and get started.
This is how to not approach girls at the gym.
I hate this. I hate when there's weirdos. It makes me so uncomfortable. Feral, like fucking feral.
Contemplating screaming bloody murder to make him go away. First of all, that would make you look like a freaking weirdo. Second of all, she keeps calling him feral. It's not like he's acting a certain way, like he's just glancing. He's not even, like, exuding any type of, like, craziness, like, with his body language or anything. I just don't get it.
There's mirrors everywhere, so it's like you can easily catch people in the act. Oh, this is nothing. Okay, we're gonna move on to the 35s now. I want you to watch very carefully.
Okay, I'm watching. The audacity. Oh my god.
Let's watch. The 5 adds 5 pounds.
This is what women mean by staring at you like a piece of meat. Absolutely not. I have seen some people staring at each other like genuine pieces of meat, like craziness. And this person is not doing that. He's literally just glancing. His eyeballs are just moving. It's not like he's looking her up and down, like making like odd body gestures like while he's doing it, or like saying anything or muttering anything. No, he's just like literally existing with eyeballs.
Excuse me? You don't have to do that. It's okay. No, it's okay. I got it. Thank you, though.
He was only working out behind me to go up to me because I was at a squat rack all the way in the corner of the gym to avoid weirdos like that. So now she's making assumptions as to why he is at a specific spot in the gym without any proof, and she's stating it as fact. Like, that's just crazy. Okay, let's see what she wrote here. What if I just ripped his pee-pee out of its socket so he could never reproduce again? Oh my god. This is why I don't want kids. Natural selection better take these weirdos out. Okay, so one thing about that, like, so you don't want your kids to turn out like that or whatever, right? So why would you procreate with someone if you really felt that they were being that way? Oh my goodness. He's going to jail for staring at an underage 21-year-old. Oh my god. First of all, 21 years old is not underage. I don't know where she got that. And second of all, you don't go to jail just for staring at somebody. Or in his case, glancing, because he wasn't even staring. Let's be real here.
See what I mean? Alright, here we go. Let's go to the gym with girls. Let me go with some girlfriends. This is ridiculous.
He walked away, like, I don't even see him over there anymore, so.
Don't be too fucking. What part of me working out by myself looks like I'm a fucking damsel in distress? I'm not.
Lots of people leaving. Still no sign of the guy. She must be
unsafe.
working out on that machine
feel
for a long
unsafe.
time. And that was it. So, one of the reasons why I really wanted to make this video and just kind of give my 2 cents on it is because I am a female that goes to the gym, and my husband goes to the gym. We actually go to the gym together, and I'm noticing this trend kind of cropping up. You know, I don't know if it's really that prominent that people are doing this, like that women are doing this, going to the gym and making videos and acting like people, well, men are staring at them and making them so uncomfortable. I mean, I do know that it happens, but it just seems like this kind of thing just seems to be popping up more. These videos are popping up more. Maybe that's because of the day and age we live in where everybody is making videos and whatnot. But anyway, I wanted to speak to this particular video because I saw a lot wrong with it, which I think a lot of us probably have that watched it. And one of the things that I really wanted to point out is the over exaggeration of how she talked about him like looking at her. Like, everybody has eyeballs. Everybody is going to look around. You know, you go to the store. You can't help but, like, look at people. And you can't help but glance at people. But it's like now men are getting seriously villainized for doing it. And some women, too. And I will point out, as far as the, like, women thing goes, I don't know if you all have seen this, but I've seen an uprise in, like, women and people judging other women who are just looking around the room and they're like, oh, she's looking at her man. Oh, she's looking to see like what he's doing and who he's looking at. And oh, look at her, she's looking at him. Like, maybe it's just a crazy TikTok lifestyle making these videos. I don't know, but it's crazy to me. People have eyeballs and they're going to look where they look. Like, I can't just train my focus on a wall and then be like, okay, I can't like glance or look around at anything else, you know, for fear of like someone taking it the wrong way. But I think that more and more we're getting to that point where people are going to feel less and less comfortable being in public and doing public things because they're afraid of being scrutinized. I know, like, for myself, and this could be paranoia kicking in because of all of the crazy things that I do see, like, on social media and out there in the world now, like with TikTok and everything. I feel a slight bit of paranoia, even, like, for my husband, like, going to the gym or going somewhere, and I'm like, if he glances at a woman the wrong way or for too long, is someone gonna, like, say something? Is someone going to, like, take it the wrong way and completely villainize him and, like, God forbid, record him? And the poor man is just, like, literally just glancing at someone. And then can we also talk about the possibility of someone may have attention deficit issues and looking at somebody, glancing around, they can't just focus, a human can't just focus on one thing. And then that also brings me to the next point of, yes, I'm a firm believer in wear whatever you want, express yourself however you want, like, outwardly. But when you do that, like, based off of what you wear, like, based off of, like, hair, anything that, you know, is considered a little out of the norm or, like, a little more showy, like, it's natural for people's attention to just be drawn to that. So, no, I don't really see anything wrong with what she's wearing. And I don't like blaming people for something that happens to them. I don't like blaming them for, like, oh, well, what were you wearing to, like, have that happen to you? I don't like that. That's not fair. But it is true that if you're wearing less or you're, like, taking off your clothes or whatever, that someone is probably, it's going to just draw their attention to you a little bit more because it is a little more out of the norm from, like, 20 years ago, whatever. I don't know. I may be reaching with that, but it is still, like, it just draws your attention. So I think it's important to keep that in mind that, like, hey, if you're, like, ripping off your clothes or, you know, you're basically wearing a bra and underwear, people are going to look more. For truth be told, when I go to the gym, I'm wearing my pants, my leggings, and a freaking huge shirt. Okay, I seriously, I wear my husband's shirts to the gym because I just like feeling like more free, I guess. I personally feel free like that. It doesn't mean that, like, everybody has to do that when they're at the gym. If you're feeling yourself, then do what you want, but do expect to be looked at more. I mean, truth be told, if I wear one of my husband's sports shirts, I notice people look at it more. Why? Probably because they're thinking of that sport. I would also like to point out about that man in particular, or any man who has been like the subject of this type of video, because I know that there are a lot out there. And any man that's been like a subject of this type of kind of attack in a way, or villainized, I feel bad. Like, if they have a partner, like if they have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or whatever, like, I feel kind of bad because now their partner is out there being villainized and having their face thrown like wherever. And I mean, this particular video, like, it got a lot of backlash and it got a lot of publicity. So, you know, if they do have a partner, like, their partner is having to see all this and they're having to like deal with the repercussions of that when they didn't ask for that. And then, you know, you never know like what kind of trickle down effect that might have, like on their relationship or in their personal lives, or, you know, how family members or friends might react. Like, they probably get some backlash, and that really sucks because they didn't ask for it and their partner did nothing wrong in the first place to be villainized. Like, there was one video where this girl was making a mountain out of a molehill. She kind of like lashed out at the guy that she was claiming was looking at her, which he really wasn't. And he like threatened to kick her out. He was a trainer at the gym. And so I completely understand, because you don't want your name on that. Like, you don't want to lose your job. That's a genuine risk. There are genuine risks involved with this kind of heat that these people are putting out there. And it's crazy to me, because like, the butterfly effect of all of this affects way more than just you. And as far as this girl is concerned that made the video that we just watched, like, I think that she had said before that she had trauma issues, and so she was really triggered and was having issues with that aspect of things from being traumatized before. And I do believe that that can be very, very real, and it is scary. And it, as a woman, like, yes, we've all been in real situations where we do feel like really scared and things have happened to us, and it can affect kind of how you like see things and all that. But this just took it like a step too far, and sometimes you do have to kind of rein it back in. And one of the biggest things like I've learned to kind of do in those types of situations is really try to think about it as logically as possible, even though sometimes logic doesn't play a part in trauma. But you can still kind of try to look at it from a third person perspective. And making a video and blasting someone with their image right there especially is not the way to do it. It just hurts everybody involved. So I did notice that this girl made an apology. I guess she made a small apology, and then she made like an actual big apology on a twit longer, of course. So if you want to check that out on Twitter, you can. I'm not going to go over it here. It was basically her saying that it was a terrible mistake and that she shouldn't have done it, and that he didn't deserve it, and that she needs to kind of think about things before doing it. I'm just completely like summarizing it. So if you want to see it, if you care about it, go right ahead. I don't even know why I wasted the time reading it, truth be told, because the damage is already done. All of this is already out there. And that's what I think that society needs to realize now, with as much social media that's going on. It needs to be reiterated more and more, and people really need to keep at the forefront of their mind that what they put out there affects so many people, whether you realize it or not. It's not just a quick video that's like here and gone. No, like, people actually take that information in and do whatever they will with it, and it's just important to know your responsibility in that. So hopefully she learns. And maybe she should just start working out at home. Or a woman's only gym. I mean, seriously, if that's how bad her trauma is, it might be good to kind of do that and slowly push your way into a more co-ed space if your trauma is so bad that, you freak out like that. That's just my 2 cents. I mean, maybe that's not the right advice. That would be my advice. It does suck to have to change your personal preferences because of trauma, but if it's that bad, I think it's probably about time that you do so. Thanks for watching today. Please like the video, and for more content like this, subscribe to the channel.